on the tools we got from Business Mastery. Okay, so I always thought if we were going to grow and earn 25% more or 30% more, we would have to sell 25 to 30% more. And Tony made it real clear that, like, what are you thinking? If you want to grow, maybe you increase the price 10%, maybe you increase the frequency that you're charging the customer 5 to 10%, then you increase sales by another 5 or 10. We had all these little peers that pushed up that we were a lot easier to accomplish. They were a lot easier to accomplish, and we did it very quickly. And within the first less than a year, we picked up the profitability was huge. Back then we were only a $14 million company, and we picked up probably about $1 million that year from those Tony ideas. And we picked up a lot more since then, because we still use those ideas and we added to them. So now I want to come back for a second dose. We didn't do the ESOP, we didn't do some of the other things, but the list was really long, and we went through it. My partners were so happy because I came back. I said, "This is what we're going to do. This." And they said, "Oh, this is good stuff." And we started implementing this stuff, and it was a game changer for our company and our bottom line. All I know is that all the owners, we all went out and bought things. I bought a 7,000 square foot house, and they all bought things they wanted, and as a result of that. And the one thing that was in Business Mastery that I really liked, this guy goes, something you'd really like to do, but and somebody goes, well, I'd love to fly privately one day, but that'll never happen. And Tony goes, oh, it's real easy. And he explained, all you have to do is buy a marquee card and start that and you chunk it. And he explained it. And I'm like, and I latched onto that thought. And Troy, when COVID hit, I said, this is the year I'm going to use the Tony, and I'm going to fly privately. I took 2 business trips privately and 3 vacations privately on a Citation 10, the fastest jet in the planet, and flew across the country in 2 hours and 40 minutes from my little tiny airport 10 minutes away to the little tiny Yellowstone airport, 611 miles an hour with the tailwind coming back. It was hilarious. I'm like, this Tony Robbins stuff is exciting. That is the number one most exciting thing for my life. And thanks to Tony, I got to do that.
Ren, high five, man. I love the fact you're just the poster child for success with business.
He gave me the stepping stone to fly privately. And I'm like, I never forgot those steps that he explained to this guy in the audience. It was like, it was just a pipe dream. And he goes, no, this is what you do. I'm like, yes.
And now you're implementing it. Now it's probably going to be tough to go back to coach or first class, man.
No, I gave up coaching a decade ago.
No.
There is no coach.
What I love is you're living the why, and that's really it. I went through it again just a couple of days ago. It's like, why am I doing what I do? And I tell you what was hard the day before, after I went through my why list, it's like exciting. It's like, jump on, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know that I have a why list, because I keep running all these people that go, I don't know my why. I go, but you know your what's, places you want to go, things you want to do, things you want to have. Just write down some what's and start with that.
So beautiful, brother. Yeah, I'm excited. So I want to use this, and then I would love to see this conversation happen at BM Live, man. It'd be fantastic. You're truly the poster child, man.
Well, show me the money, and then that happens. So what the heck,
That's it.
All the other things are fun. I like singing to Sweet Caroline. It's all fun. But, and that really raises the level of energy, and it's all a hoot. And it makes it easier to learn. So.
Well, you said something earlier that I latched onto, because I was literally just on a call with one of my own personal people. He's like, dude, I just got to get out of town because my business is really right at the level to grow. But he says, I don't know what to do next, man. I don't know what to do. And it's like, that's like what you brought back to your team and your partners, which, hey, look, I have the roadmap. Do this, and then this, and then this, and then the fruits of the labor show up from it. Right. So many times we just need to know, just tell me what to do. Because obviously we're all in leadership positions, but sometimes,
I always need the outside thing. So I'm in Vistage, and then I have 3 one-on-one coaches on top of that. So I'm very heavily coached. because, it coaches cost nothing. It's like salespeople. If you have good ones, they cost nothing. Coaches cost nothing. Unless you have a bad coach, coaches are free because they pay their own salary.